The trend culturally is to not just acknowledge it, identify it, try and deal with it, but to allow it or give it permission to actually become our identity. Mm-hmm. We take it on as this is who we are. That feels so common, almost so normal, but then clearly is diluting, distracting, diminishing from our identity as children of God, friends of Jesus. Is my perception right in what you're seeing, people you're engaging with? And if it is, how do we pull that back apart and get back to kind of identity is who Jesus says we are, and that actually can help with anxiety? So just talk to us about that a little bit. Anne, you want to start on that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it kind of goes back a little bit to what I've said. Oftentimes, I think my clients get a little frustrated because I'm constantly correcting their identity statements, right? Like I'm so stupid, I'm so whatever, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm like, I feel this. I'm like, a part of me feels this. Yeah. You know, I think culturally, fueled by social media, pop psychology is a real thing right now, right? We are in a mental health crisis, and we're seeing that play out on TikTok, Instagram, all of these things. And we're also in a culture that is like wildly accepting. And so to say, I am anxiety, like to own that as our primary identity, our culture is looking for that to be like empowering, right? We can like, where as Christians, holding on to the truth of like our spirit-led self, our part that is connected with God, seeking His will, finding our true identity in Him, that's our core. And so just that differentiation, but I think we live in a culture that is always going to try to sway that core identity in one way or another, whether that's, you know, into sin or not. You know, we could talk ad nauseum about all the different things, right? Yeah. And so as Christians, I think an important part of what we do is differentiating our true identity in Christ from the things that we are experiencing.
Yeah, that's really good.
I think what Anne's highlighting, it's actually, like, I think about it in terms of just what is our worldview. Yeah. Like, I think if we hold a biblical worldview, Jesus tells us, you're going to experience this stuff, right? You're going to have hard things. There's going to be things to fear in this world. There's going to be things that are going to make you react. And I think, you know, if we're looking at things from a biblical worldview, we're saying, like, our place in this world as renewed, redeemed followers of Jesus is not to specialize in avoiding all of the things that make us afraid, or accommodating all the things so that nobody gets disappointed and nobody gets hurt and nobody's angry with us or whatever. Yeah. And I think you know, that flies in the face of this idea that no, you know, like your place in this world is to develop a deep and abiding trust in me, and who I've created you to be, and the way we're gonna renew this world is when we step into that.